Okay, let's gonna do a quick breakdown. We'll go into this later tonight with Rosetta and a more deep dive. But I want to give just a quick little overview here because uh, it was brought to Indy's attention about me filling out her boyfriend app. I'm sure she had to have been expecting it, so doesn't seem particularly shocked. But and of course, this is about roughly the way I went to expect. I didn't think it was going to be. Oh, I forgive it. No, I knew it was going to be. And I addressed it in the thing. But let's just get right into it. First, let's see how she prepares to address this here.
I'm gonna smoke first. I moved the weed. Why did I move the weed?
It should be pointed out, she had done an earlier live stream on a Fansly site, going through all of, sorting her room, getting her things straightened up, putting stuff away. That's not very cosplays, with occasional hits on the bong. Okay, so the bong is always there. I don't know if she has had THC out of her system in months. I think we're following the Kevin Smith thing. Just smoke up, starting to go through the day, and like when you wake up the next day, it's still in your system. Start right up and just keep the thing going. So I think she is tamping down a little bit. Get a load of when she gets this thing loaded for another one. Nice, fresh, and she's preparing to read my little offering here. That's a bong hit that would make Cheech and Chong proud, okay?
I feel like I should give everyone a preventive trigger warning. For old people? Old creepy man trigger warning. Oh, there's my food. Hold on. It'll take me 2 seconds.
That's serious stoner hit right there.
Alright, old man, creepy old man trigger warning. Alright, so, context, in case you've just stumbled here randomly.
The following analysis is about to take place from someone who was high as a fucking kite.
I decided to open up boyfriend/girlfriend applications on my website. Mostly just for fun. Partially, maybe I'll find someone, who knows. But mostly it'll just be for fun. Separately, I'm trans. And there's this fucking old man who is very upset about it. And he's been bothering me about it for months now. And he won't go away. I've blocked him on everything. All of my fans have blocked him on everything. Because since I blocked him, now he has to go circumvent me and go to me through my fans now. I guess I forgot to block him on email. Didn't realize I should have done that. Keep in mind, this man is like in his 60s and married. And he acts like he is trying to be my father or something. Okay, now I actually have food. But there's the backstory. Chat, fill everyone in the rest of the way.
And of course, gotta get the munchies to go along with it here. So.
Anyway, I made tacos. Okay.
And no, some of the stuff is not. I'm not gonna be in particularly nice in this. Okay, I'm gonna swipe back a bit here.
All right, so let's see. Let me take a bite of this taco to prepare for this, because, oh my god. I see something about ancestry DNA results in here, and I'm already... Jesus Christ. I haven't read any of this, by the way. My mods just sent this to me, and was... because apparently he was tweeting about it. So then one of my other mods went and checked.
Operative phrase. This is for fun. I'm not serious about this. Why? No, she's not serious. Why should she take me seriously?
He went through all of the submissions to check to see if it was there. And it was. Also, look at my taco, yum. Oh.
Yeah, we'll take a deeper dive into her being trans later on tonight. Because I got other, again, there was a separate. Someone did a little digging on this thing and came. I'm by the way it's phrased in certain phrases in this thing. I'm guessing that it was made by an actual psychologist, and whoever did it came to the same damn conclusions I did. I have no idea who wrote it. I wish they would get a hold of me, and I could talk. It's like, but they came to the same damn conclusion I did. So it tells me if I'm doing the same conclusion as a actual psychologist, guess what? I'm probably right here. And again, we'll bring up some other stuff that she posted herself about 5 years ago, before this whole trans thing went freaking nuts. And her therapists were probably actually doing proper therapy for as much as they didn't. But that's another issue, because they kind of cut her loose a little early. She wished she could have been a little longer to get proper care. And he was more together at 22 than she is now at 27. So.
Here we go. Also, for most of these, I'm not gonna read your name, what your Twitter is, stuff like that. Not gonna be reading that part of the submissions when I'm reading other people's submissions, okay? Only gonna be reading the rest of, like, the other parts. And only if they say they're okay with it. This motherfucker, I don't give a shit. I'm reading all of it.
Good. I want you to read all of it.
Name. Bob Littlepage. Is that his real name? We don't know. Could be. Dumb if it is.
Why would I make that up?
Okay, this part though. Okay, his Twitter is Captain Robert A1. Whatever. We need that. Age. 58 physically, which, okay, I guess he's not in his 60s yet. He looks well into them. Age. 58 physically. Mentally. Still in my mid-20s. Bitch! If that is not the reddest of fucking flags, I swear to God. Like, listen. Everyone still feels how they felt when they were about 16. That does not mean that, oh, I'm still mentally that age. No, you're not. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, you creepy old man. No, the fuck you're not. Bye.
She basically confirms my point and then denies it. I'm going to blame part of this on the pot. Okay. Yeah.
I feel like I'm mentally dead already, so cheers.
After that bong hit, yeah, you're pretty close to it there, kid.
Okay, let's continue. Y'all, he's fucking short. Height? An inch or two taller. We line up quite well. So you're fucking short? Because I'm fucking short, bruh. Like, of course you're short. Of course you're short. That explains everything.
Mind you, she is leaving out a bit because most of the questions are a little parenthetical below it. She wants to know how much taller you know. She's 5'4". Yeah, I'm coming about 5'6" these days. Okay, so yeah, pretty much right there. And also keep in mind, as it goes on here, this is an application for boyfriend/girlfriend. And again, it's mainly for fun. So I'm playing along here a lot of it, which is, you're applying for a position. So there's going to be some, cheeky stuff in there as far as, how, what kind of dating situation. Well, and a lot of it's just like when you fill out these things, little icebreaker conversation starter thing. That's why a lot of the shit's in here. But again, I know these like seriously. And again, I'm get it in there, plant a few seeds here.
I'm 5'4". Okay. Like, I'm not a midget. Like my grandma. Like, it could be worse. I could be the actual shortest person in my family. I'm just the second shortest person.
I'm so wasted!
No, I get the Neapolitan. I can't talk right now. Neapolitan complex. Fuck.
Napoleon and complex. And I've actually dealt with people who do have that, and I'm very ready to rip their heads off easily half the time. Okay.
Oh my god, I need more taco. Wake my brain up. Fuck. Oh.
Reminder: high as a kite right now. Okay.
Chili at the back of my throat. Feels kind of good.
For the record, she's drinking a root beer.
Bro, next one. The next one is gender/pronouns is the question, and all he wrote. All this motherfucker wrote was boy. You are an old ass man, first of all. Go away.
One of the people have to point out that was a drop-down menu. There was no other option, really. Okay.
What was the drop-down menu? Okay. I will fix that then. I'm looking for any excuse to roast him. Let's pretend it's not a drop-down menu, and let's pretend he just typed that out, okay? It's funnier that way. Let's actually read this. The next is the tell me about yourself section. Are you guys ready for the most pretentious drivel you've ever fucking seen? Heard? I can't even use words right now. Okay. I am well aware of the burning at the stake I am about to endure. Oh, Grand Inquisitor. So, for the sake of the audience's entertainment, and hopefully clearing my name a bit, here goes. Clearing your name? Bro! There's no clearing your name! We saw... You are retarded publicly. Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? Why is he actually giving us his life story right now? This is so dumb.
Because you asked. It's right. Tell myself. Okay, I'm telling you by myself. What the hell? Do you not understand your own instructions? Yeah.
I wish we were playing D&D! That would mean this is fake.
My D&D character has a much better backstory.
Oh my god, he gave me his 1% on his Ancestry DNA results. That's cringe. Okay. Alright. Born in Fort Worth, Texas. Moved to the Denver area at the age of 3. Some college. 4 years in the Air Force. Pressing X on that one. Are we stolen valor right now? Hold on. Can we add stolen valor to the list here? Cause, oh my god.
I emailed her a copy of my DD-214. So.
Don't do that. Anyway, went to a few broadcasting schools. Why? Why do you need to go to school for broadcasting? It's like going to art school.
Well, Indy, you know these multi-billion-dollar corporations that have these multi-million-dollar radio stations that have very expensive equipment in there? You don't just walk in off the street and say, "Hey, can I do a radio show?" No, you gotta go to school for that shit. You gotta learn how to do production, editing, station operations, things you don't say on the air type of thing. Things you do to not endanger their license, and tell their, tell their advertisers to go screw it. No, these guys are nuts. No, you have to go to school for that. Let's see, and let's go to detail. 1 year up at CSU. Thing is, it became apparent that, 4-year university, you got to be like senior before you even see a broadcast board. And then it's like, okay, that's a board. Don't touch that. You'll break it. And then, I had a little breakdown in, second, because I got convinced by a friend who another college, oh, we got a great program down here. I got down, they had no program. And just went to shit after that point. And then it's, drag my ass back home, get working at Burger King for a while, and then join the Air Force. If I had known about Armed Forces radio and Armed Forces television, my life would have turned very differently. I could have gotten in, and I'd be retired from radio by now. But as it is, okay. But I've been wanting to be a disc jockey since I was like 13. Especially once WKRP in Cincinnati hit their way. Okay, yeah, that's what I want to do. As big a Trekkie as I am, WKRP is where that's the life I want to go. Dr. Johnny Fever, major hero. In case you haven't figured out by this. But that kind of stuck with me. And if I had known about Armed Forces, I would have gotten that instead of office administration. Wouldn't have wasted 4 years. But got 2 years in England. And even then, if you'd gone to Greenland, they got stationed there. You could have done all kinds of weird things. But got back, went to California and found out, hey, local college, San Bernardino Valley College, has a really good broadcasting program. And community college is different in the sense that, like I said, 4-year college, you're lucky if you even see a broadcast board. And anything close to your 4th year. San Bernardino, first day, they're putting us in the studio. Yeah, go ahead and play. And also, at this point, digital editing at this point was just starting to come in. So a lot of stations figured they ain't got it. So we're editing, in our cases, reel-to-reel tape, grease pencil, a razor blade, and a little editing block. You were literally cutting the tape and matching them up with little pieces of sticky tape. A music loop was literally a loop of tape you fed through the machine and just kept going around. So you learn the basics. And you learn the primitive stuff. Then when this digital stuff really becomes big, you already know the basics. Digital editing's a doddle. Okay? You can go through that with your eyes closed half the time. But again, you got to go to school. And San Bernardino Valley College had a great program, and that's KVCR. They're on the state. And I paid. Got a paid position there as a board operator for a few years. But then I had to drag my ass back here because life ran out back there. And out here. Well, actually, no. It was out there still. Another program, and the thing is, if I had known about this one, they're much more flexible schedule. I could have stayed in the Air Force another 4 years and set myself better, but, live and learn. Academy of Radio Broadcasting, Huntington Beach, California. And because San Bernardino, they radio and TV. This one, all radio. In fact, when I went in, I'd already had couple of years, over 2 years working KVCR. So I came in and did they have a little dual audition thing. And you're a ringer, aren't you? Because I already know how to read copy. But get in there, they have a 7 month program. Got through it, boom. Main things they had, they also job placement assistant. It didn't land me in a very bad job, unfortunately. So I had to then come back home. That didn't quite work. And trying to figure out, and eventually there was a school. It used to be Ohio Center for Broadcasting. They changed it to something, Colorado Broadcast School, something. But back then, and again, same thing. But this was the draw on this one is that modern digital, editing techniques. There, I need to get boned up on that stuff. How to use Cool Edit and stuff. And again, just bone up on the skills. And again, also by this point, I've hooked up with KGNU up in Boulder, the community radio thing. So, but again, it's working. Like the job placement guy at the Ohio Center, it's like, hey, you're doing the job. It doesn't matter if you're getting paid it, you're still doing the job. So let God on that. And another case of, I mentioned this in another video, but after a lot of screaming and moaning, I finally got to do a music show for the first time since I left KVCR, and they were doing that. And finally, I can still do that. It was, riding a bike, programming the whole thing myself, stacks of records, bring them in, and I was able to throw together a 3-hour radio show by myself. Thank you very fucking much. And because of the hour I was on, midnight to 3, every other station in the market has gone to remotes or syndicated thing. I was the voice of Denver radio for those 3 hours. Okay? They're never going to take that from me. But yeah, you got to go to school to learn all that stuff. Okay? They don't just let any, even stations out in the hinterlands, you got to know a little something. Unless like your dad owns the station, you're not going to walk in off the street and get a radio job. You got to have some training. Okay? So this whole thing with, school, yeah, they do, I mean, frankly, the ignorance in this statement was just gobsmacking me.
Hi, puppy. 3 years at KVCR, San Bernardino, California. What is KVCR?
Those are call letters for a radio station. Also a little on the TV station they had to do. How high is she at this point? Good God. You don't recognize call letters?
Is he giving me his resume right now? Oh my god. Fuck, okay. 7 years at KGNU, Boulder, Colorado. 5 years driving a school bus. Ah! Fuck! Ah! God, I hope that's not true. Oh my god, I need more taco. Hold on. Taco break. Taco break. Taco break. Taco break. Taco break.
Yes, 5 years driving to school. It wasn't one single, different bus routes throughout the years there, but it's like, yeah, dealing with crazy little kids like you, Indy, okay? And no, I did not bitch on anybody else for being gay, okay? That wasn't even a thing at that point, just kids. And actually, I was one of the cooler school bus drivers because I was one of the younger ones. These full farts are in their 50s and 60s just waiting to retire.
Those poor fucking kids, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, imagine if there's gay kids on the bus. Ugh! He'd probably start ranting at them. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Okay.
I have no doubt there probably were some gay kids in the book, but that was a lot. I was doing was like the grade school kids, okay, and this is back when they weren't actually actively recruiting the kids. So. But also, it's like they went crowd. Oh, I rode the school, but no, I drove the short bus. Now think about that for a second. I got to deal with these kids back here, who are occasionally they're strapped into the seat with the helmets on. Okay. I got to deal with that. You think you're going to put no. You got to go through a little extra training to deal with some of these developmentally disabled kids. When they start going, no, it is not, much of an insult. Oh, I rode the short bus. Yeah, I drove the goddamn short bus. I had to deal with some of these kids and be ready in case something weird happened. I've had to strap down more than a few wheelchairs. Okay? If you think there's something wrong about you having to drive, fuck you. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. I suggest you do a ride along one of these buses and see what the hell the driver has to deal with.
5 years homeless because of my evil older sister. What did you do to her?
Okay, boil it down. I think I was born. Okay, older sister. This is already I got most of the videos documenting their experience being home is still on the channel. Just dig back a while there. I still got it going back to the day or two before we got booted out. Let's just say family drama gone horribly wrong. Indy, consider yourself damn lucky.
A very bad car crash in 2019. I'm convinced the state of Florida was determined to kill me. It's the state of Florida, first of all. It's trying to kill everyone.
Again, little context. Videos in my channel going back to the few years, 2019. Driving along I-95 up, on my way up to Jacksonville because the wife was in a rehab thing. That's another issue entirely. And apparently a microburst decided to take my Ford Bronco and bink off the road into the ditch. I have no memory of the crash itself. It's just like they still got a scar on the back of my head where something hit me. Cat was killed in the thing because we were both ejected. I was thrown clear. He was thrown in the path. So, but I'm driving along. Next thing I know, I'm apparently being loaded into a helicopter. I'm not sure how I knew it was a helicopter because all I see is the inside. But there, and next thing I know, I'm being reeled into Halifax Medical Center in Daytona, Florida. Very nice facility, great people. It's just literally right up the street from Daytona International Speedway. It's the same place that drivers get injured on the track. That's where they go. It's right there. So I couldn't have been in better care. Shout out to them. They say, in fact, there's one nurse picked up on some kind of intestinal blockage and probably saved my life. Okay, so. But yeah, that was a fun time. I got to spend a couple months in Daytona. Between hospital stay and then into a rehab facility and then into a homeless shelter while we're trying to get everything sorted out. And again, my wife is way up in Jacksonville and they're trying to get a hold of her, her check and cut my ass off. Eventually get her out of there and move her down to a Motel 6. And then, of course, unfortunately, it was around the time of the Daytona 500 where even the Motel 6 was charging like $1,000 for the weekend. So it was like for that period down to Orlando for where they don't give a shit. And that was about the time I figured, okay, it's time to go back to Colorado. This is not working out. Our one bit of support system, a friend we call our kid's sister, because that's the way our relationship. She had, that's the reason we moved down to Florida in the first place. She would help us get sorted out. She did more than my actual family did. But she bugged it out. She's moving to Arizona. So, okay, well, no point in us sticking around either, and get back here while my license was still valid. And got back up here, and then finally things started to, bust loose up here. But again, and I say, and the thing I got, state of Florida, state is not capitalized. That would indicate the government. No, it's this the environment, okay? Between the hurricane warnings, gators everywhere, and then there's this random microburst. There's ping, we're going to play pinball with you, asshole. Yeah, they're trying to kill me. It's time to get out of here. We didn't have this shit back in Colorado. But get on.
Finally, in a place as in Minecraft, YouTube in Minecraft, because I'm on YouTube in Minecraft. Okay. Finally, in a place as of last year, still trying to figure out how to afford it. Start by cleaning it, for one.
Okay, first, how does cleaning the place have anything to do with paying the rent? There's a disconnect here. I'll blame the pot. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Ancestry DNA results. I need more taco. Fuck. Why are the ancestry DNA results in here, bro?
And again, it's supposed to be like a boyfriend application thing. It's an icebreaker, conversation starter here. Tell me about this here. What's this about this thing? Why, that sort of thing. I'm playing along with the bit here. Okay, following the premise.
Like, I still don't care. Like, if this was a genuine person submitting, I'm gonna need another soda soon. Submitting an application, I wouldn't care. I mean, that actually would maybe be genuinely interesting, but also I wouldn't care. But coming from him, it's very telling.
And I was trying to fill some space. I had another version of this thing, Bill, that unfortunately got lost when I hit the wrong button. I had to type it all over again, so. I had a real good thing for that section, too, though. Just forgot what it was.
Oh, we are the Freakies, and this is our Freaky Street. We never miss a meal, 'cause we love our cereals.
Now he says, actually avoided your videos at first. Oh. How distinguished of you. As I'm not really into the cosplay in my porn. Okay. I don't care. But eventually checked out probably the Gwen Tennyson one and was impressed with the level of creativity in your performance. It's always the Gwen video. It's brought me all the weirdos, bruh. Out of all the weirdos, like the Gwen video. I swear to God. I hate it because I love that character too. Like, I'm fine. I'm okay. Also got my TikTok deleted though. Fucking Gwen. I'm on Ben's side. Fuck Gwen. Always ruining everything.
Maybe because the Gwen videos, you're not playing any kind of victim. It's Gwen Tennyson. I'm not familiar with Ben 10. I've seen maybe 1 or 2 episodes in my life. Okay, but the character is very assertive. She doesn't put up with shit at all. That is attractive. Okay. Frankly, all the thing about the weird stepbrothers thing and the Teddy Chan stuff with the yes master. That is a little off-putting, frankly. I want someone who's going to stand up and say, hey, let's do that. One of the suggestions I put out for a thing is just like no little girl voice, none of the gilly thing. Just welcome. Look, no fucking around. Let's get naked. We're gonna fuck. Just go for it. I want some assertive, and I think that's why the Gwen stuff. He's done more than one, Gwen, but it's that though. I think because that character, that hey, this is someone I want to this is someone I would like to deal with.
Anyway, JK, he loves Gwen. Where did I leave off? The bloopers revealed more of your real personality. Part of it, maybe. Part of it is just still me acting. Because it's parts I've cut out that I didn't use while I'm filming.
Not when you're just talking to the camera and think, "Hey guys, this is what when you're basically you're dropping your guard. Okay, this is the real person now. At least a version of it."
I mean, so there is that. And your humor and intelligence, all big items on my list. Okay. I'm half your age. I later found your YouTube channel and was even more impressed. This was a person. I think he meant to say I wanted. He said A wanted. To know and count as a friend. Be fucking for real.
I'm being for fucking real, okay? Friends are hard to come by these days. And it's like, hey, it's someone that's like, this is worth it. This is a good person I want. I'd like to get to know this person. And the problem is she's been so inundated with actual creepy old guys. Yeah, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna rescue you from your world of debauchery, and we're gonna go off to the island somewhere and make lots of little kids here. That's what she's been getting for the last 10 years. So it's like she's pretty much sees everybody as a possibility that way. So, here comes me walking around to do it.
And I still do, in spite of the shit ton of blowback I've gotten over the past several weeks. And what was that? Fucking hell. I admit, I earned a good deal of it, but let me restate for the record, I was seeking advice. Not a diagnosis by which to ambush you. Bro, I read the tweet. Suck my dick. I literally read. I don't know why he thinks he can gaslight me when I literally saw everything. I literally saw it.
Yeah, and we've gone over that, and that's all there was to see. And guess what? The pot does not make you telepathic. You didn't bother asking any further questions of what was I trying to do. What was I? Why was I doing that? No, you just, have you lost your fucking mind? What right did they? Again, for the thing, we're talking a female brain. Okay, you're not interested in solving what's going on here. You're just going, just reacting. And again, it never went any further because the doctor I was asking, nope, just would not even bite. And again, I'll pull it up right now. In fact, that this was the start and the end of it right there. I need a professional opinion, and the official opinion was again, if it could have gotten more. Look, I think this is what's going on here, and again, from that psychologist being blows, I pretty much confirmed. Yeah, that's what's going on here. This is not a trans thing. This is tied up with her other issues, which 5 years ago she went through a laundry list: borderline personality disorder, PTSD, OCD, clinical depression. That's what's happening here. Okay, stuff that you really don't see in genuine trans people, or the genuinely gender dysphoric people. This is not. This is a different thing, and it's being paid partially because the industry has taken such a freaking nosedive into affirmation only. If you dare do anything that doesn't affirm them, then you're drummed out of the industry entirely. People are quitting in droves from being therapists because they can't do the damn jobs and help people because everything is so determined just affirmation only. Do you even try and question something? Do you think maybe it's something else? No, you're out.
I literally saw it. Okay? Sure, you were asking for advice, but that advice included a diagnosis, you dumbass bitch! I swear to God. See, now that actually, I would be curious. That's an interesting story.
Again, let's look at this again. Do I say anything about wanting a diagnosis? I just said I just want an opinion from a doctor in the field who's dealt with these sort of situations before. And I was looking for advice of how do I proceed in this? Okay, sure, do I keep pushing, making a presence here, or have I done enough seed planting to this will resolve itself in time? I think it's a combination right now. Cause I think because I'm living rent free in her head to a certain extent. But also watching her progress here, it's like, this isn't because I don't know what kind of benchmark she's operating from to say I'm a guy. What guy does any of this stuff she's doing? She doesn't act like a guy. She doesn't think like a guy. She's not planning on doing anything beyond top surgery. And plenty of women have, breast reductions and mastectomies. Doesn't make them men. And she's been out as bi for most of her life. I know. So what part of any of this says guy? Other than her just saying, I'm a guy. Well, fine. You're a guy. I'm an eggplant. Okay? I'm an attack helicopter. That's all. That's as much meaning as her saying she's a guy. Okay? That's why I was willing to play along with this thing until they start talking about making irreversible surgery stuff and destroying her health. Because she's already got allergies out the wazoo. The last thing she needs to do is start compromising her immune system, and that's part of the breast thing with a lot of lymph nodes in there. Just start losing, and you're compromising your immune system. That's something that they don't going to tell you because they want that boat payment, after that double mastectomy to get that insurance bill taken care
of. For that, I am truly sorry for upsetting you. No, you are not. Because you know what you did after you upset me? You tripled down on it. And then you took your fucking cow-ass bitch of a friend and then did a weird-ass stream hyper-fixating on me.
I'll let Rosetta answer the thing on that.
And trying to diagnose me and trying to, psychoanalyze, Tumblr posts to piece together childhood trauma that you've decided is now the cause of all of my problems. That's unhinged, sir. That is not, oh, I'm so sorry, I hurt your feelings. Stop. I'm not a child. I have been around the block a few times, and I know this fucking game you're trying to play. Stop it.
No, you're also, the other people are throwing the weird shit at her all the damn time, and it's got to be, what she does. It's got a little stressors involved there. So, in that respect, no, I'm not exactly helping, but sometimes a little wake-up call here.
I swear to God. Yeah, for months! Bro, oh, I'm so sorry I hurt your feelings. You know what? Someone who's sorry you hurt my feelings, they offer to leave you alone. They're like, if you have to block me, I totally understand. I'm so sorry I hurt you. I'll never do it again. And then they proceed to not do it again. It's actually that simple. Are you not housebroken? The fuck? Who raised you? This is basic shit. Basic human interaction. I was taught this in kindergarten. Okay? Seriously, this is fucking embarrassing for a grown-ass man. Doesn't know how to, have a genuine apology. Oh, wait, because it's not a genuine apology. Because you don't actually think that your shittily attempting to gaslight me into believing that you are doing this out of some weird fucking sense of like, oh, I'm doing it for your own good. Shut up. Shush. Actually psycho. Anyway, you're in a high stress situation, even without the trans thing, and I wasn't helping. What high stress situation? What? You being insane? Yeah, that is a stressful situation, because now I have to fucking deal with it. This next part. I'm a very loyal and honest friend. Be for real. Oh my god. Okay. I will stick by you through thick and thin. Defend you against all coomers.
Against all comers. Do they not teach English anymore in school, for God's sakes?
Oh my god, he literally has got a Captain Save-A-Ho right now. But I will not stand by and blow sunshine up your ass. I don't want you anywhere near my ass. Thanks, though. If you're about to do something supremely stupid, I will point it out. Even if we decide it'll still be fun and I join in, I will go on the record about how supremely stupid it is. Okay, way to fucking dick ride the fence there, bro. Which is it? Are you gonna stand your ground when you think something's stupid, or are you just gonna, oh, it's okay because I think it's fun, but it's still stupid? So you're a wet blanket no matter what the case? Great, stay away from me.
Okay, let me try and rephrase that, in a less snide. No, my friend, no, I am very loyal to my friends, and I'm very protective of my friends. And I will defend them against anybody, all comers, come on, bring it on. But again, I said, I'm not here to blow sunshine up your ass, okay? I'm not going to, reaffirm something I think is extremely stupid. Now again, stupid comes in many forms, and that's where the thing is like, this is stupid. Could be fun though, but I wanted the record. This is stupid. Let's go. Let's do it. But as far as like chopping off for perfectly healthy body parts for a personality disorder, that is extremely stupid, and I'm not going to stand by and say, yes, queen, whatever you want. I affirm your decision. Bullshit. Anymore, that's like you decide you could get up the top of your roof and leap off because you think you're a bird. No, you're not a bird. Get down.
I'm also a damn good cook. I've seen how you keep your house. I don't want to see how you keep your kitchen. Ew.
You've seen one corner of one room that I am working on getting this thing here, because part of the thing about, and it comes up a little bit, but in the nature and way we kind of had to hurriedly move in here, haven't really had it. It wasn't any kind of a systemic move here. The thing was just kind of just get it in here to get it in here. Things were not put where they should have been put in the first place, and I'm having to deal with that, especially out in the living room. And I've only done one video tour of this place before anything had been moved in. We just got the place, and and it was completely empty. I've not done any big tours since then, so you don't know what the rest of the house looks like, okay?
No. You don't eat at everyone's house, and your house is definitely one of the ones that probably has roaches crawling around it, so I want to stay the fuck away from food that you make. Ew. If your house doesn't pass the white glove test, I'm not fucking eating at it. Sorry. I'll hold my hunger till I get home.
For the record, no, we do not have roaches, okay? It needs cleaning, yes. But no roaches. I think we got some fruit fly thing because of some produce that got brought in, but dealt with those. So, but no roaches.
Okay, because I would cook better. I hate, no. Mm-mm. I have a goal of one day tackling Gordon Ramsay's recipe for beef Wellington. That's a goal of yours? Okay, a good cook would have just made that and moved on with their life. So, interesting.
It's a minor goal. I think that's something that looks like a pretty straightforward recipe for what the hell. And again, going back to the 5 years homeless, haven't had much of a chance to do a whole lot of stuff like that. Okay, it's not. It looks like a fun thing. It's also pretty simple. But also, someone brings up, oh, the guy. Yeah, and I've also called. I remember in one of the streams laughing about Ramsey's idea for a grilled cheese sandwich, and one of the things I've been doing is thinking about a cooking stream. Okay, Gordon, here's how to do a grilled cheese. Certain things you're missing here. One, you don't do bread so freaking thick that it can't get to it. You don't do cheese that doesn't melt. You gotta have melty cheese, regular bread. The one advanced trick is use mayonnaise and not butter, because it's a little neater clean up. It's the same damn thing. It's vegetable oil and eggs. Don't use Miracle Whip. It doesn't melt right. It doesn't come out good. Just don't do it. Butter is still good, but mayonnaise is usually a pro tip thing for easier cleanup, less mess.
I need more taco. Bruh, this taco's so good. Fuck. Ugh. Fuck. Okay. Mind up. Let me grab another drink. Hold up.
And again, she's drinking sodas. I don't think she doesn't actually drink alcohol. So.
All right. Next. What's your job? In-home caregiver. Aspiring YouTuber. Occasional DoorDasher. I feel sorry for people who have him come up to their door. Oh my god.
A lot of DoorDash, and frankly, is leave at my door. Okay, here you go. But I've gotten pretty hard marks, frankly, very much.
This is the soda I'm having, by the way. What's happening is I'm reading a boyfriend application from a creepy old man who is obsessed. Fuck. Main hobby? Obsessing over you. No, I'm just gonna just say that.
I should have put that down, frankly. It's a funnier line.
But that should be what it says. Main hobby, video gaming. Video gaming. Chat. Mind of a 20-year-old. Video gaming. How do you do, fellow kids, with the video gaming? Like, shut the fuck. Video gaming.
What am I supposed to call it? Parcheesi? I mean, as far as that goes, 20, yeah. What was it? Where was it when I was 20 years old? Yeah, it was arcades. Okay, it was video games, as opposed to card games, board games, RPGs. I gotta call it something. It's on the screen. It's a video game. Jesus Christ.
Ooh. Particularly Fortnite. Why? So you can creep on children? Jesus.
No, so I can shoot the little shits in the face when they get down to me. Okay.
Who the fuck plays Fortnite other than a 12-year-old? By getting into Genshin Impact. Hampered by both because my systems suck. Both of those run on mobile. What? What? I can play it on my phone.
I don't like playing that kind of game on a phone, and in particular, Fortnite's not available on an iPhone. You remember the lawsuit a few years ago, Epic Games and Apple, because the App Store, it's not there. At least they may have been but even and I don't like playing that on a freaking phone. I want controls. I want keyboard, mouse, something. Not even sure how the hell but so in Genshin, I might try it, but I'm not really hoping. I like to have it on the screen here and controls so I can do stuff here. I don't like doing stuff like that on the phone. Sorry.
Be serious. Oh my god. Also, the heap of model kits around me. Organize them!
I'm working on that, okay? This is a lot better than it was a few days ago.
How do you spend your free time? Getting back to the Denver Museum of Nature and Science. Okay. The zoo. Denver Art Museum. The occasional convention.
Okay, a little thing she's leaving out here. A little parenthetical on there. If you could do whatever the hell do anything you want, what would you do? It has been years since I've been to that museum. I love going to that museum. They got a lot of good stuff out there. And same with the zoo and the art museum that I'm coming over.
In your free time, you literally are just always at a fucking museum?
Again, not saying, this is what I'm doing. I can't do that. I got too much other stuff in my way. But again, the parenthetical on there is, what if you could do it? If I could do it, I'd get back to the damn museum. I haven't seen it in a while. They've had a lot of exhibits come through that I wanted to see and missed. Because there's no way to get out there. I can get out there, but I can't afford to get in there.
What? What do you mean? That's so weird. What do you mean you're just always at a museum?
No, in my free time, I'm here trying to do, get this channel going here. You were asking what would I do if I could. I would get my ass out to the museum and reacquaint myself with, the culture and things, Denver Museum used to be the Denver, when I was growing up, it was the Denver Museum of Natural History. But they changed it sometime in the, I don't know, past 20-some years. The Denver Museum of Nature and Science. Okay, fine, whatever. It's a damn good museum. If you're ever in town, check it out.
But you don't have money to get a good game system? Or a working phone that can play Genshin?
For the record, my phone is an iPhone SE. It's not a big phone. I'm not going to try and play something like Genshin on this dinky little iPhone. Okay? You want to micro? Fine, be my guest, but I like it. I like something a little more robust. And a good gaming system is not cheap. All right. I don't have the kind of money you got rolling in there. I can't just go on to Best Buy or whatever. Oh, that's a good one. I got a local place. I got lucky on a deal on this one, but the thing is, the video card won't handle Fortnite. Or anything. I got to deal with this old laptop over here, and that just barely handles it. So yeah, I'm next thing when they get enough financial stability enough, get a new video card down there, and then I can go to town on this sumbitch.
Preferred dating dynamic. Let's find out. Just friends for now. Benefits up to you. Are you okay? I literally hate your guts. Bye. What the fuck?
Again, playing with the concept. They're supposed to be applying for a boyfriend and girlfriend here, so I'm open, whatever. It's play along with the premise. It's got to be that sort of thing. You start little tension getters, conversation starters. I know there's no way in hell that get in a position like that. I know I'm not planning on cheating on my wife. Okay.
Hold on, I'm propping a chair up on my door right now. Just to be safe. Just to be safe, chat. Just to be safe. Just in case he comes busting in or some shit. Just gonna have extra security there. Just to, fuck, what do you mean?
I think we covered the fact I'm not in Seattle, okay? I'm not gonna go busting through the door at any moment here. I won't have you. No, come on, good grief. Although, again, some asshole did dox her. And me and Rosetta both had to call this guy out. But I don't think anybody on her side even noticed that, hey, this idiot just told everyone where she lives. They just officially doxed her ass. Is someone going to do something here? Because every time I checked, that post is still up.
How do you fail to read the room this hard? Oh! What? 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 Ah! Yeah, we're spanking the popples with kisses. That's what that means, obviously. And he's married. And it sounds like he's her caregiver. That is so fucking... Oh! Someone free her. Someone free her. I don't know if I feel bad for her or not. I don't know if she's a piece of shit too.
I might get Steph to join in her, throw a few cents worth here, but it won't be pretty if I do, so probably best not. But that was a case of trying to, again, certain healthcare companies will, pay someone in the house. It's like, it's something you're doing anyway. I'm having to attend to various things. The staff has problems here. We're trying to rehab it and get her back up and running again. But instead of having home health care come out all the damn time, and they're going to try to get me once a week anyway for various reasons, but also paying me, because I got to take time out of my day technically to do this. They're trying to pay me for stuff I'm doing anyway, and it's a supplemental income, and hopefully get that result. Because of the COVID nonsense, you're getting all those other benefits on there. We don't have to pay you as much. Well, the other benefits doesn't pay the rent. Okay, I mean, it's nice to have the extra money on the food stamp card, but I can't use the food stamp card to pay the rent, guys. Okay, but that's all gone away. So hopefully September, this is an update for regular viewers here, not you idiots on Indy's thing. We'll be getting that sorted out, and hopefully they'll have no more frantic please help us. We're about to die. So I haven't had to do that in a while anyway. I'm rather gratified for that. But yeah, I got to drop off paperwork this weekend for the next paycheck. But yeah, and hopefully, by fairly soon I'll be able to get this straightened out and we can start, paying our back rent. But we're at a transitional housing. The county owns the place. That's why they're putting up with us. Otherwise, we'd been our back out on our asses for a while.
Okay. There's more. Oh! Okay. Oh.
She just hit my comment there.
Yeah, I should turn it off. Whoops. Oh my god, okay. Is everyone sitting down? Is everyone sitting down? Because I feel like he just How did he preemptively know I was gonna make the housebroken joke? Because this is what this says. Okay, let me just read the whole preferred dating name and everything. It says, just friends for now. Benefits up to you. Not just because I'm married to a very jealous wife, but because I'm not entirely housebroken. Inflicting myself on you in anything more than just as a friend would be incredibly selfish on my part. What?
Okay, let me fill in the blank here, too. Again, Steph, very jealous. Okay, she's not too happy I'm even taking any interest in Indy's well-being here anyway, because it's a very sore subject. Which is why also I'm not going to bring her out of the chat probably, because it would get very ugly very quick. But the not entirely housebroken, that goes back to the homeless thing. We're still trying to kick a few habits here and there that we had to pick up for survival while living on the damn streets. So we're still trying to get back to being domesticated, basically, and that's what I mean. Not 100% housebroken just yet. Oh, and it's raining. I should have. I think I'm going to take a moment here to go roll the windows up in my car before it gets too bad. Hold on.
A few moments later.
Okay, that's resolved. No, I wonder if Indy's made me think maybe he knows you better than I think it. He thought I did. I thought he did.
Like, bro. What does he even mean by that? And also, not just because I'm married to a very jealous. Oh, so you want me to cheat on your wife with you? What the fuck?
Again, watch it with the assumptions there, okay? It's only fun joking along, but also giving an insight into the male mind. No, I have no intention on cheating on my wife, okay? But there's a part of the male mind. It's like, well, if the opportunity presents itself, I'm not going to say no. It's like, and then the fact that you don't quite understand that basic underpinning of the male psyche shows you're not a man, okay? You're not thinking like a man. I don't know what you think a man thinks like or what he thinks, but you ain't it, okay? This is part of the whole dose of reality here. I don't really give a shit what you call yourself, but it's like, it's an old Oscar Wilde saying, just be yourself. Everyone else is taken.
Okay, what size of clothes are you? Extra large shirts. You could probably use one of my shirts for either a sleep shirt or a dress.
Don't give me that look, young lady. You asked the question.
Minecraft me.
Yeah, a little parent thought she left out because little thing that it might be fun to share clothes. I was like, well, okay, here we are. I wear an extra large, so on your skinny little frame, you probably either wear a dress or a sleep shirt. In fact, I'm starting to, maybe this is an extra large, maybe. And again, it's not a matter of the gut down here. It's mainly because it's just that's right around the shoulders here. There's your extra large right there. A little tired of being, in a tight shirt. Okay, I like a little roominess, a little airflow.
Okay. What do you think of my job? That's the next question. Okay. I think you're certainly one of the most creative and entertaining creators in the field. There has been more than one time where I just sat and watched. It was so good just on the entertaining level. You certainly enjoy what you do. You get well paid for it. You've amassed a dedicated fan base. Your stated reasons for doing it are laudable? Okay. And you work alone, so you're relatively safe on that front. Who am I to complain? It hasn't stopped you before.
What about your job? Okay.
Fuck. Especially since that's how I found you in the first place. I'd be a hypocrite of the first order to suddenly have a problem with it. I'm glad he at least realizes that. Base level of... Because sometimes people don't understand that.
Okay, I will take credit for when I can get it, okay? See?
In my religion, it is also forbidden for cheating, and I don't have a religion. That is just me that will literally fucking ruin your life if you do that. Oh my god, don't do that. I hate you. Okay. Besides, dating you would convey a certain level of... It's fucking laughable that he's even entertaining that as a possibility. That's hilarious.
I'm not. I'm playing along with the premise of the entire application. It's like anybody, again, a little insight into the male mind that has not occurred to her. Okay.
He is so fucking delusional. That's crazy. Oh my god. Also, I like how when, just friends to, and benefits. Oh, my wife's jealous. Oh, dating you. Chat. Okay. Besides, dating you would convey a certain level of bragging rights. Yeah, you jack off to her. I actually get to be with her, loser. I'm a man, so that wouldn't happen either way.
Yeah, no. No, you can't, because you're missing that. What I said. That is a guy thing, okay? That's kind of maybe a little bit of a rationalization. But that's how guys think. How do you put up with, your girlfriend's got an OnlyFans or something? Yeah, you get to jack off her. I get to do her. That's what I get to sleep with every night. So, are you,
Do you have pets? No. If so, what kinds? I like how he says no, and then he answers this. He says, grew up with cats, dogs, occasional guinea pigs, hamster, and a couple of rabbits when I was little. I asked if you have pets, bro.
No pets currently. Okay, but we've had in the past. I had a dog that, frankly, I'm still mourning for because she was the best dog I ever had. But we also got her when she was pretty old, so only got like a few years with her. And I already mentioned our cat, Jonesy, died in the car crash. And I've had other things. And deal with kids. Sister's dog, Coco. There was videos on her, about her on my channel. You want to dig back a few years. So it's kind of the context of no pets currently, but I am quite familiar with it. I know how to handle myself around dogs. I'm not no pet allergy thing.
Also, if you are answering this and you're not him, I actually would like to know that. If you grew up with pets, that's a fun answer. I still don't. I just don't give a shit about him.
I'll take the concession on that point.
Ugh. My God.
Okay, now I should point out right here. In the chat, in the bottom window there. Guys saying, should I just SWAT your house? And D&D saying, no, please don't. No, you do not. You're a frickin' mod. You got that wrench for a reason. You should have bounced his ass out of that chat that very second and not continue to converse on this guy. But no, really don't. No. So, Indy, your mods are not looking out for you. They are not backing you up. Fire them. Take away their wrenches and find people who are actually going to moderate your chat. This asshole should have been bounced immediately just for saying that. Especially after this idiot on Twitter doxed your ass. That is a recipe for fucking disaster. Never mind me charging in. Who the hell knows what's going out there in that hallway? Okay. Your moderators are not your friends. They're your sycophants and your enablers. They are not interested in your well-being, okay? Otherwise, indeed, he's an idiot anyway. He should have bounced his ass immediately instead of just going on a conversation. Oh, no, please, though, that's the rabbit.
God, why is he so weird? Alright, how would he describe himself politically? Classic liberal with strains of libertarianism. You would describe yourself that way.
Yeah, because that's where I stand right there. If I just said Republican, that wouldn't cover it, because too many brands of Republican now, and most of them are idiots. Okay?
The left has gone full goose bozo insane. Side eye.
It puts me in the same camp as Bill Maher. Okay?
Are you religious? Not really. Oh God, he doesn't even have that excuse. Cause like it's one thing if you're like religious and you're gonna act this way, cause then at least there's a reason. But you're not religious? And do you act like that? Inexcusable.
What, simple right and wrong? Doesn't know.
He's a recovering Southern Baptist. Okay, so that's the real answer there, because that would explain why you act that way.
I'm guessing she hasn't encountered many Southern Baptists. And certainly not mine, because my dad was an ordained Southern Baptist minister. He had a few churches of his own. But through most of my life, I was growing up more as a deacon's kid than a pastor's kid. But my dad was, relatively speaking, very progressive. He always had the phrase that, the Bible is all truth, but not all truth is in the Bible. So I got a folder, I'm digging through his stuff after he died. I got a folder of Kabbalah stuff. Like, what the, but also it's all the common for preachers, pastors, to have other books of other religions. So when they start railing against it, they know what they're talking. They've read it. They, not uncommon to have, for a preacher's office to have a Book of Mormon, a Quran, and Kabbalah, another thing. In fact, one of them was the Spiral Circle, which is like a major pagan book. I found it in my dad's office. It's like, what the hell is he doing with this? It's like finding a satanic Bible, which is also, again, not uncommon, because you want to start railing. You do a sermon on the evils of it. You want to know what you're talking about. Yep, they said this right here on this page.
With a fairly extensive collection of pagan and Wiccan books. There's a tarot deck around here somewhere. Got it. So you're susceptible to bullshit easily, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Checks out.
No, I'm willing to look around. Again, I won't go into what happened to my, little path on Christianity. I'll just say it's like, I'm looking around a bit here. The tarot deck actually was, I was looking at it, possibly a job as one of those tarot card readers on the phone. They're like, trying to find a job. Well, hey, this sounds interesting. And it didn't pan out. I think I pulled the plug on it myself because I didn't feel right about that. But I still got the deck somewhere. Still trying to figure out where I got it. Probably in a briefcase somewhere.
I need more taco before this next one. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god, it's not good. Ah.
And back to the thing. No, he's talking about this. No, don't. And he suggested again, I'm going to boot you. You should have booted him the first time he said that, you moron. What kind of moderator are you? Like, for Christ's sake, is one of these guys. Every response in the chat or on their Twitter feeds, it's always like a big old paragraph when one or two words are due. Like he's playing above his weight class when he in discourse. And also very kind of assumes a station he didn't necessarily have, because one of the discussions in chat and DMs when she set off about having baby and blew up at me about not wanting to breastfeed baby and based on something that this is the idiot that said something that I was basing it off of. And she came back, you took the murder. I'm having to call him out all over because he thinks he knows stuff about my life that he doesn't. So he's always talking out of turn. So this is part of it. Like when she was doing the stream earlier in the day, cleaning up, and it was always, we're going to do this. What do you mean we, paleface? You ain't there, I'm not there. There's no we in that. She's there by herself with the two dogs. Now quit assuming you have any role in this whatsoever. Good God.
Mm-mm.
And he's still going, you shouldn't swat anyone. Please don't swat me. I think.
Okay. Chat, you're not ready. You're not ready. Okay. What way do you swing? Let's just say I'm not interested in dick, which in this case is fortunate. I'm interested in you, not labels. Are you okay? What the fuck are you talking about right now?
I'm talking about the fact that, no, I don't want to suck somebody's dick or have it shoved up me, but in this case, no. Because you don't have a dick! What you have is in the closet in those drawers you're summing from IKEA. It's get past the whole thing of whether this is that and that. Get rid of the fucking labels. I'm talking about you, Indy, as a person. I'm concerned about you. Okay. Again, and then also still playing along with the thing about this is supposed to be a dating application, so we're not talking some hypothetical girl or boy. We're talking about you, the physical you. We know what you got down in your pants. Also know you're on your period. You made that abundantly publicly clear too. I mean, every time it comes around, it's why you're not doing vids of a certain type. And they get trans women appears. No, they don't. They have too many of those tacos. Okay. To have a period requires a working uterus and hormone cycles, which she's on right now. Which means, guess what? Physically, at least, still a girl. And again, about the whole thing about, this whole thing is like, dudes into dudes. Dudes who are into dudes. Yes, let me give you, again, a real insight into the male mind. Even the gay male mind, it's still a male mind. They're not going to be interested in a pussy. They want a live dick. And if you present this to them, and then, what? I'm a guy. No, you're not. I know guys. That ain't a guy. And again, some of these guys are a little unhinged anyway. It will not end well, and you wish to hell that was storming through the door, okay? Bringing a SWAT team with me to get this crazy psychopath off of you for beating the crap out of you for misleading them. And you will be accused of being a trap in that case, okay? Again, you're meddling in things you don't quite understand here yet, okay? I better on the block. Not in this one, you haven't. It's kind of like trans women, trying to get lesbians. Lesbians don't want dick. Simple end of, right? There it is. You start trying to, but I'm a woman. No, you're not. Not with that thing. Kind of boils it all down, the whole trans thing down to brass tacks here. No, what you got between your legs, that's the defining thing right there. You an innie or an outie? That doesn't matter if you identify as a tree frog. What do you got? And are you interested in it? And if you start trying to, convince someone that nope, it ain't gonna work. You're gonna come to a very harsh reality very quickly if you try pushing this thing. Try and get a gay guy. You manage to get him up there and drop the pants and what the fuck is this? This isn't what I signed on for. You're lucky if he just storms out. Okay.
Like, what? Like, does he have fucking amnesia? Does he currently have amnesia? What is...
It's like, do you have amnesia? How good was that bong hit you took earlier? Because are you forgetting what you got down there and what's happening right now? Have you forgotten two of the last three videos you did? And the last one's a twink thing, but I was also made a comment on that on porn. I was like, she's got a kind of a packer and they would stick there, but she's got it positioned so the legs are together, but the balls are under there, so you can see the balls, and also try and cover up the pussy. But also, you know how incredibly painful that would be if that were a live dick and balls there? Not the fun kind of the anal, but the oh God, end me now kind of pain. Okay? You don't do that with these guys. There's a reason why they're called the family jewels. You treat them like they're class. Okay, you don't squish them down there. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but when I was in the hospital with a ruptured appendix back in '94, at the time she was born, actually about a year before she was born. Again, you're in there in the gown and no underwear for a while. So and you shift it around there inadvertently, and you end up sitting on your nuts once or twice. And it doesn't matter how quick, the damage is done there. So, and of course, you're under observation the whole time. There's no real personal time there. So there's no way to really check what's going on. So I had to wait until I got home after 35 days, because it wasn't it blew. So they had to like 35 days to recover from that. When I finally got some time alone, got to whack one off there. Back when I only need my imagination, maybe a magazine nearby, but just to make sure everything still worked after all that, but also to make sure, and it came out orange. Okay, some sequestered blood from being squished a few too many times. It cleared very quickly after that, so it wasn't any permanent damage. But it's like, they are very, very delicate. They're easily damaged, and the old joke about you see someone get kicked in the nuts, you respond in solidarity. Ooh, that had her, because it is a pain that that's one of the rates of purchase of being a guy, is at some point taking a shot to the nuts, either directly with someone kicking you or just something like you slip on the bike, slip off the bicycle seat out of the bar. It's, Most girls think it's hilarious how we react. No, we got. Oh no. That you don't wish that pain on your worst enemy. It's, oh God, it takes you a while, to recover on that one.
What the fuck? Oh my God. Married.
No penis.
Fuck. Okay. Let's hear his thoughts on mental illness next. Alright. We've all got shit to unpack. If we're lucky, we get someone to help us unpack it and make sense of it all. And if we're smart, we'll listen to them while unpacking all that shit. Just takes a hell of a lot of patience on both sides. And if you could avoid stabbing me in my sleep, that'd be great.
Oh, and this is where, D&D fine. Don't fucking swat myself, Indy, or anyone else here. Please, that is a threat to our personal safety. Don't swat us. Bounce his ass! Don't argue with him. Bounce him!
What? Also, I'm not falling for whatever the fuck that last little bit of bullshit was, because I know what your subtext there is. We all have stuff to unpack, aka I have stuff to unpack. And luckily, we'll get someone to help us unpack it, aka he is the one who thinks he's gonna help me unpack it. And then if we're smart, aka he's insinuating I need to be smart, we'll listen to them, aka if I'm smart, I'll listen to him. Unpack my shit. And I just need to be patient and listen to him. Please fix your God complex. I can't.
I think the thing that she's, this is the way she's been treated all her life. I think, and just gotten very defensive about it. Now, she's got half right, but also I'm not perfect. She's shown she can, throw down a psychoanalysis thing. Feel free to fire back. I'm gonna take it. I'm a big boy.
Like, bruh. I can't. He's so fucking cringe. Also, please, if I was ever in the situation where I was in the horrific position of being near you when you're sleeping, something tells me that might be the only way out of the situation. So, I'm not making any fucking promises, okay?
Subtext is it was a joke. I'm under no illusions that I would ever be in that position where, you could stab me in my sleep. It's like, trying to, just sort of the spirit of the thing, but yeah.
Stay away from me. Seriously, stay the fuck away from me. Okay. I feel like this next question is going to reinforce my stay away from me point. And thankfully we're almost done with this. There's only 2 more left. Next. Would you ever want to make vids together? I'm a pretty good cameraman. and it would be a great honor to take over from Mr. Squeaky. Vomit.
Again, under no illusions would ever be in that position in the first place, okay? It's playing along with the premise of a boyfriend. And again, you asked the question, okay? If you don't want the answer, don't ask the question.
Vomit. All over you. I would just vomit on you. Just go. Ugh. I feel like I'd get herpes being in the same room with you.
Again, parenthetical, she's leaving out there, you know. If we're actually dating, it might be fun to do some videos. And hey, no guy in his right mind is going to turn that possibility. It's right there. You know? You're only going to see my dick anyway. I don't give a shit. Whatever. Again, male mindset, she's not understanding here, you know? It's a line from Frasier was the arguing about, oh, you may just use sex to get what you want. Men do not use sex to get what they want. Sex is what men want. We are very simple, straightforward creatures. We're motivated by our dicks and our stomachs. Okay, you either want to, get something to eat or something to fuck. Okay, that's as basic as we can get.
Ew. And the last question. Do you want kids? Eventually. But you've made it abundantly clear you don't. So I won't push it. Hey, chat. When have I made it abundantly clear I don't want kids? Or have I made it abundantly clear I don't want to birth them myself? Which was it? Little pop quiz for chat here. Which one was it? Who's perceptive?
Okay, let's tackle that for a bit. One, what I was getting on there was not that she wanted to get kids somewhere else, but she didn't want any kids. She wasn't going to breastfeed them. She wasn't going to birth them. In fact, he mentioned, like the chat and the DM said she'd kill herself if she got pregnant. All right, let's tackle this head on here, Indy. The only way you're going to have kids at this point is if you birth them yourself, because with your laundry list of documented mental issues and diagnoses, they are not going to let you within a 10-mile radius of an adoption center. And I'm pretty sure surrogacy also requires a certain amount of background checks to make sure we're not giving a baby to a crazy person. You are not going to be allowed to adopt or anything like that, or suck up with a surrogate. So I don't know what illusions you're under to think that you're going to be able to get a kid out of all this, all right? Rules have changed quite a bit from it, but not that far, okay? You got tattoos in your arm saying crazy and violent. And something we'll bring up in the live stream tonight is going through what, video from 5 years ago talking about when we went into treatment for a while for the anorexia thing. The diagnoses you came out with. And frankly, you seemed a lot more together back then. Talking about the little short list of, diagnoses they gave you. So it's like, you think you're going to be able to adopt a kid anytime soon? With everything going on here? And like the trans backlash is coming and coming hard. Look at all the states that are banning this stuff. Europe is either banning this stuff or slamming the brakes on it. We're the only ones, doubling down on this thing, and only in very blue areas, which unfortunately you're in. But I guarantee, you probably live in the only state you could probably get away with it. But even then, they're gonna have to paper over a lot of past history on you in order to justify you adopted a kid. Okay?
Also, you are almost 60! It's too late! before they're done needing you. Don't have kids that old. It's fucking irresponsible. Ugh. Don't do it. Literally everyone I know who has fucking older parents that are that much older, that's not their parents. That's like a second set of grandparents. Like, stop it. Okay.
I think I still got another 30 years left in me, especially if I, stop doing the dangerous shit I've been doing over here. A lot of this is, less the years, more the mileage. Okay. The gray, most of the gray is actually pretty recent.
Have you never smoked before? That's interesting. But also, it's not surprising. I feel like a lot of people haven't. So.
As she lights up the bong again.
Oh. Bro is married. I feel so bad for his wife. Ah, Gene, thank you. Oh god, the two of you double teaming me. All right, let me clear this, then I'll load another one, and we'll do it.
Let's get a little this second bong hit here.
It was so bad, dude. Thanks for telling me, though. If I had been jump scared by that shit... Can you... Ugh. I'm just reading through the normal ones and I see that. That would be terrible. That would suck. Fuck. Alright, and then we're gonna play some Minecraft. Clear our brains. And thankfully, Bob can't join us on Minecraft because he can't even play Genshin, I guess. Which, again, is on mobile! I don't know. It's literally on mobile. Dude, when I first opened it up, the first thing I saw was the fucking ancestry DNA. Oh god. When we get off stream, I'm definitely calling my ex and making him come over and read that shit with me. It's so funny. I'm gonna read it to my mom.
I would be very interested in hearing their reactions, her ex and her mom. They might be able to develop perspective. Well, no, that's just what he meant.
She was asking me the other day. She's like, so, are you being safe? There's no creepy old men they're appearing again, right? Because she's worried. Her main concern was she's like, okay, but maybe you should take testosterone because then you will look your age. Which, first of all, rude. Second of all, thank you, Fan of Feet. Yeah, that's close to a Bob snack tip. Yeah, Bob snack. Dude, my mom roasts me all the time. It's so funny. daily mom roasting comments. But anyway, so I can read her this and be like, yeah, actually. Here's an example of one. She'll, the crazy part, he's older than my mom. Wait, how old is my mom? Let me do math. I need a calculator.
Already higher than the Space Needle, just trying to do math.
Yeah. He's a good, like, 6 years older than my fucking mom. Bye! He's older than my dad, too. My dad's only a year older than my mom. What? No, my mom is 54. No, wait, 52. Wait, I can do math. 52. He's 58. You threw me off because of your... Oh, the year is 64. Yeah. No, wait, no. That's not the year.
No, the year is 64. I turned 59 in July. Again, I sent her my DD-214 to respond to that Stolen Valor crack, so that, you got the birthday.
I can't do math. This is why I grabbed the calculator. Listen, I don't ask. I view my mom as forever 36 in my eyes. She's like stuck at that age, and I can't see her as any other age. And my dad is forever stuck at 42 in my head, and they were not those ages at the same time. So I don't know why my brain does that, but they're like just stuck at those ages. Yeah, wait, hold on. That would be the wrong direction of the year. He's probably... Wait, when is he born? No, I can't do that math in my head. Why do I keep trying to do math in my head? Why do I keep trying to do math in my head? I'm literally dyslexic. Am I okay? I can't do math in my head. Fuck.
I'm so wasted.
I'm not okay. Oh my god. Anyway. No, every time I tell my mom that she's stuck at 36 in my head, she's like, really? That's I'll take it.
Take 36 in a heartbeat.
Anyway, I'll show my mom. She'll think it's funny. And also creepy and scared for me a little bit, probably. But, it's funny. And also, she's been caught up on the saga. She's been caught up on the saga because I need to keep her up on the drama,
She's caught up on your side of the saga, okay? I suggest you show her my responses here, so this is not...
My mom hears about all of the fun drama. That's why we're on the phone for 3 hours together. I'm glad that me and my mom have gotten to the point where we can actually just be friends now instead of fighting constantly. It's great.
Okay, we're wrapping up about there. From there on, this is the Minecraft stream, which she announced actually in the first place. No, but between her idiot mods, her sycophantic fans who are cheering her on to the abattoir so she can get her tits chopped off as some sort of affirmation of something. Indy, I may be the one friend you've got in this, okay? Because I'm trying to keep you from walking off a damn cliff, okay? No, I'm not under any illusions that we're going to, get together and start making great fuck films, okay? And yes, I'm very cognizant of the fact that I'm older than your parents, okay? And like I said before, when I was in school and the guys at your parents' age were coming along behind and say, oh God, we are screwed when these guys come of age. And this is kind of proving my point on that one. It's like, yep, they're having kids and look what they're turning out like. But also the fact, they constantly fight. We'll get into that when we tonight when I start doing the deep dive with Rosetta and time. her insight of this. She's been through a lot of the same stuff. Okay, that's why, And also, I like in the live stream. I don't like doing a live stream by myself. I like having someone to bounce off of and make it a conversation. Put on a show, like they taught me in broadcasting school. But I got a lot of editing to do, so we'll be back at this later.